Welcome to a great scene here. Excitement and energy flowing in the stadium as we get ready for this week's Game of the Week. We can only hope that it matches the hype. This is not just any other matchup. Both teams come in ranked in the top 10, colliding early in the season, each trying to set the tone with a big statement. As we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the 3rd-ranked team, the NC State Wolfpack. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. NC State will kick it off to get us underway. Return starts from inside the 5. And they've got the returner corralled.
Oh, man. In situations like that, just take a fair catch or a touchback. Now you hurt your offense by giving them poor field position.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down, and he lofts it toward the left sideline. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Can he take it all the way? Across the 40. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. A solid return to set up his offense.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. Just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
The offense starts with excellent field position. They're going to run it here. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
They moved the ball into good position, but now it's 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Caught quickly. Brought down to the 22. It's a 1st down, very near the red zone now. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. NC State now operating in the red zone. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looks left and finds his target there. Touchdown, NC State. This quarterback on fire today.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes a quick catch. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Now it's 2nd down here. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Chris, Oklahoma has had their run of quarterbacks and receivers in recent years, and we know they can throw the football. But anybody goes back to Barry Switzer and Bud Wilkinson, you know that Oklahoma is all about their ability to have a running game. Beautiful play right there, and I know the Sooner fans are proud of that one.
And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Sooners will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Gets set up here. It's 3rd down. They'll try to run for the 1st down. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. Tailback takes the handoff again. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about.
What I always... offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. And we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
The Sooners pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Looking for his back. Oh, that one's picked off. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
Comes the NC State offense back out onto the field now. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete, even on a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
So second down after the incompletion. Keeping it on the ground here.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's fourth down.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
They'll kick it away here. And they'll just down it right here. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. That's caught. It's Vaughn. Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going.
When they're throwing the football like this, it is really hard to defend this offense because of the timing of the quarterback with his wide receivers. Another good example of it there for the first down. Makes me harken back to guys like Sam Bradford and Jason White, their Heisman campaigns and the accuracy that they threw the football with. Great example of that right here by this OU quarterback.
That completion makes it second and medium. That's a design quarterback keeper. Got the first down, now looking for more. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, NC State 7, Oklahoma 0.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Not able to connect. Incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Incompletion sets up a second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Grab down the middle. It's Vaughn. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Back to throw again. Fires it to the wideout. Pass caught. Can he get in? Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense.
You know, you roll the dice here as a defense when you play man-to-man. The thing is, you've got to get pressure on the quarterback. If you don't, he's got time, and now he can look at that defense and figure out where is his best one-on-one matchup, and he makes a big play there.
And the Sooners come up to the line in a hurry-up. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another 3rd down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Buying time now, rolling to his left. And he's got it. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Now the all-important extra point. And it's up and good.
The kick is good.
Now they get set to kick it away.
Number 16 sets a kickoff.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He'll take a deep shot here. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. 2nd down, looking to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. And he's got his man open downfield. They finally get him, but it's across midfield. Big gain to the 33. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10?
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Junior steps up and makes an impact play. After the sack on 1st down, it's 2nd down.
Well, they give up a huge pass play, and they come back with a sack on the very next play. This defense was hoping to stop the bleeding, and they do so with that sack.
He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. Wow, lays out and makes a spectacular catch.
So impressed here, Chris, with this effort by the receiver. This ball is thrown way downfield, and actually it's thrown beyond him. I thought it was too far. This guy somehow lays out and comes down with a huge completion.
This NC State offense is moving quickly down the field. Ball handed to the running back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. It's incomplete, a dangerous pass there, almost picked off in the end zone.
Boy, not only did they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. It's caught downfield. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage rolled to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
The Wolfpack line up now, 1st and goal. That's the 2-minute warning now here in the 1st half. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. It's a quick grab. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina State. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down to the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. Sooners offense is back on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. He's escaping the pocket now. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Jefferson. It's a big gain across midfield all the way to the 39-yard line. The Sooners looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Looking to throw yet again. He's moving out of the pocket now. He lets it go on the move. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, Chris, as you know, anymore in college football, these tight ends are essentially wide receivers. They move them all over the place and try to find a good matchup. They had one. They're just unable to complete the pass.
Here's the second down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Finds his target. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Snags the quick throw. Makes the defender miss. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. First down and goal. Can the defense force a field goal and keep the lead at halftime? They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He'll try a pass here. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
It seems like this quarterback, anytime he gets pressure, he likes to go to his left, being a left-handed quarterback. This time he just tries to do too much, and the ball gets intercepted.
So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. Interesting position here. How aggressive do they get to try to add to this lead before halftime? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Hit as he released it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Second down after the incompletion. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. He'll drop back here on third down. Quick throw to his receiver. And he's got it. Tackled right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks. NC State comes to the line quickly. Off the play fake on first down. And the junior able to get home with the sack. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Pressure comes, and once again, no escape. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. Defense looking for back-to-back sacks. Third down now. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Makes a quick grab. Breaking free at the 35.
Nice find there by the quarterback on third down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on third down. Being a good third down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
And looking to throw now on first down. Fires this one deep middle. And it's intercepted as he threw it into heavy traffic that time. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, mistake by the quarterback of putting that up in the air, but a great play by the free safety. You know, you sit back in cover three, the center fielder is the free safety. He's got his eyes on the quarterback, and when that ball is released, he's got to show an athletic ability to be able to go find the football and come down with it for an interception.
First down, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. One more play before they head to the locker room. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Going for a big play downfield. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
All day to throw, finally lets it go to the left side. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. Going the other way, can they catch him? Tackled on the return, and that's how we'll end the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
NC State 14.
The Sooners will kick this away to start the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the NC State offense back out onto the field now. And a chance right away here in the second half to stretch the lead and build momentum. Let's see what this defense can do about it. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Second down play coming up. They'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. They stop him right at the 24. NC State comes to the line quickly. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Hunt quickly. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs. This NC State offense is moving quickly down the field. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He's looking deep here. He's got it out of the 25. Finally brought down, but this is a big play. Moves the ball down to the 21.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost them 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. It's a toss play to the right. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
On the double.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Second down, we're going to throw it. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Touchdown, Wolfpack. This air attack is still unstoppable. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught. It's gone. He's found some room at the 45. And an explosive gain moves the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 42.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's a short completion of the tight end. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. And wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Tackled after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the 3rd quarter. And the Sooners pick up enough to get a first down there.
The end of the 3rd quarter with the score, NC State 21, Oklahoma 7.
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Sooners come to the line to run the hurry up. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. He's running out of time here. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it from the red zone. trying to extend the play. And he's taken down behind a line. He's going to lose a yard or two.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
We'll look to throw it here on second down. Defense is coming after him. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right. Man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Pressure is coming. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a fourth down completion. Looking to the end zone. And it falls incomplete for a turnover on downs.
Well, I don't blame the offensive coordinator here. It's the right thing to do down a couple scores. They just didn't execute.
So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. First down. Looking to throw the football. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. NC State comes to the line quickly.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continued.
The catch is made for a huge pickup. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26. The offense really clicking here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, NC State. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
Kickoff out of bounds. The ball will be spotted up at the 40-yard line. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. And he's got some open field ahead. Across midfield. And bulldozing his way through.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking to scramble. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
Second down now after the sack. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Lets it go under heavy pressure. Takes a shot. Oh, the pass is picked off. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. That's a potential game changer. The pick and the big return. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Will that holding penalty be a drive killer? The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Looking to pass here on second down. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Going to take it all the way in. Pick six. Touchdown, North Carolina State. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
And the returner heads out of bounds. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. Single back takes the handoff. Tackle made, but he gets the ball out across the 20-yard line. Good game.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some...
Football comes out. The defense recovers the fumble.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do. They're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Play action here on first down. Quick throw to the left. Oh, and he doesn't hang on. Looks like it was deflected before it got to him. That'll bring up second down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Oh, he misfires again. 3 in a row. 4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open, and result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? He'll hand it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
So this team is beginning to stack wins now against really high-quality opposition. You wonder what the ceiling for this group is.
Yeah, I think you're right. This is a football team right now that's playing with a lot of confidence. I like the way that they are progressing. We'll just have to see how far they can continue to progress and where it'll take them.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.